Welcome to Family Time. I'm Naotsu and this is my brother Shin. In today's video, it's Rise El Dorado 2 1025 Yarman versus Miguel. I would like to talk about the Thunderdome match. Please, I beg you. Well, we went to the venue, didn't we?
Yeah, kickbox.
I found kickboxing interesting. Fukai is a bully. Have you been to a boxing venue lately? Fukai is a bully. I went to support and watch Mr. Shigenobu's boxing match. There's something interesting about the sport of boxing. But after all, it's kickboxing. It's an interesting competition. I thought about it again, and the stage, the ring, is really glamorous. The entrance is also flashy, and I thought it was a bit more for the younger generation. The lighting and illumination are also splendid. I mean, I thought it was over. It's already the third round. We're going all out from the start.
Certainly.
That's true. There's no time to meet. It was a bright match with a lot of things happening. But we didn't talk about the previous match. It was a match that caught my attention. It's a bit time consuming. So let's dive in quickly today. The match of Yaman Migel. There were many people who predicted Migel's victory. Miguel, the player Miguel won. He accomplished what is called a Yaman, something no one could do now. He's incredibly strong. Everyone knows the characteristics of a Yarman. Let's get into the details. And go. Overcome the distance. From there, deliver a combination of punches. That's where the strength lies. Miguel's greatness isn't limited to one aspect or just strength. Today's match made me realize that punch! He's strong. Everyone understood that in an instant, right? Isn't it amazing in an athletic sense? You've done a great job, Haraguchi player. He's good at it as expected. He's skilled, and he was good at fighting as expected. Even when Yarman overcame the distance, he normally entered the holding, and he also entered the clinch and put his knee in, so I think he could also do a neck strike. It's a bit relaxed. It's not just clinching, but also locking up properly, and Yaman was also exploding there, trying to create a little space and put in punches. I think he was trying to do that, but he wouldn't allow it. And after that, the hook, and after that, the hook that hits from all these distances is amazing. The first down was Yarman's right low kick, wasn't it? He kicked the outside low, and Miguel landed a left hook. And when he basically kicks the right low, the Thai people raise this hand and kick. And when he kicks with his right, he swings the score with his right and turns his waist. Doing it. Swing your arm. By doing so, your waist turns, you know. If you do that, you can kick longer, he said. Yaman doesn't turn his waist when he does a round kick, you know. That's why the distance is quite short, but that has its own advantages. I thought it was a good position. That's what I think. There's no other way. Migel is already perfect. Yaman hasn't targeted rook kick before, but it was likely his strategy this time. And I think so, but in the end, I think the position and distance weren't good. I thought I could win, so I did this. And probably because this place was empty, I did a left hook like this and ran away. But the timing of the creme was well matched and my hand was down.
Right, hit just in time. At that.
Well, you see, the basic style of fighting against people is to dodge here, swing here, and kick while sliding to the outside. But Jan just keeps burning and kicking, so it's a great timing with Miguel, isn't it? The second down of the left hook is just another left hook, that's all. It's completely different saying it was a left hook. The first time was a slightly longer hook as a counter to the low kick, right? If you think about it, the timing of the left hook counter against the low kick for those watching boxing is to hit your own punch before it hits. How was the second time different? The second time was definitely a left hook counter, right? Yanman and Yaman are throwing left hooks, but Miguel only steps forward, drops back for a moment, enters the southpaw and ends there. But in the meantime, he's throwing a left hook.
Amazing.
It's a technique you don't often see in kickboxing, isn't it? But it's amazing. Before that, he was effective with his right straight, wasn't he? That's right. He stopped Yaman for a moment with his right straight, but Yaman still went on in his style when he was stopped. While keeping his distance, he's also good at throwing left hooks, which he's been doing throughout the match. Sometimes he lands, other times he falls short. He's very versatile. He had a left hook. The first and last punch were about here. A left hook. So it wasn't long at all, which I think shows his versatility. He has power and technique. He's an open finger. So I think he was hitting faster. I thought it was Yaman's favorite open finger. Miguel was also really strong with the open finger. He was good at knee kicks and aiming for high kicks. He's really good at everything. He's got skills too. I thought he was not just powerful, but also explosive. Really.
Strong.
Pet, I can only say that I was winning one-sidedly. How strong? Pet, how much? Even the strong mountain is really strong. The player and their heart are wonderful, aren't they? Down for the first time, down every time in the second round, and punch in the third round. He showed a good moment when he hit it.
That's right, isn't it?
To be honest, I thought it would end in the second round. The second down was quite effective. I was told to get up and come to Gaki, but instead I started to burn time. When I say bluff, Migel makes a poker face, and it worked quite well. So Migel stopped a bit. That's it.
I thought so.
As I said, in the third round, Miguel went down, but he hit back, didn't he? After that, Miguel steps in. He kicks the front foot to the outside with his left at the right timing. He did it about twice, didn't he? He has such a technique, so he's quite good.
Wow.
Indeed, he's quite skilled. It's not just about damage, he also disrupts the opponent's balance.
That technique is unreasonable and outrageous. It's just so, well, you know.
Ayaka Yoshida did well, didn't she? Fukai did a good job too, right? Fukai, that was a flawless technique, wasn't it? With the knees and all, it was just so... Fukai, you can do both unarmed combat and kickboxing, and your guard is high too, right? It's just so... Fukai, I told you so, didn't I? I told you from the first round that it's dangerous because your guard is low, didn't I? I told you, didn't I? Fukai, I told you so. I said it live, Fukai, that you definitely have to keep that in mind, didn't I? It's just so... Fukai, it's too early to give up. It's just so... The more Fukai tries to raise his hand, the more unreasonable it becomes, so don't raise it from the start. It's Yaman's first time, right? I'm worried about the damage to Como. It's just me, as usual. I've been saying this from the start, but if you lose once, you'll start to feel a bit vulnerable. And that vulnerability will start to show, you know? It's the type that I think will become apparent. So I'm a bit worried about the damage.
That's right, isn't it?
Time will tell. And we won't know until after the next battle or so. I've been eating quite a bit from before, so I lost.
I haven't gotten stronger from being repeatedly hit. Getting hit over and over doesn't make you stronger. That's the beauty of fighting in the ring, and that's why I do it.
Suddenly changing my style to outbox probably won't work, you know.
Well?
I'll outpoint. When I turned to fighting, everyone was like, where did this Yaman go? This isn't Yaman. It was a bit of a tough situation, but I have a lot of fans because I keep having such fights. That's why I was able to headline this main event. That's right. Challenging Miguel is not something everyone can respect, right? Fighting such a strong guy is like a monster, I thought. I respect his courage, but I'm a little worried about his future activities. That's about it for Yaman's story. There was a match that I was interested in, Shiratori-san.
Congratulations on winning the championship title. It was quite something, wasn't it? You were down in the second round, right?
And I was thinking it was tough in terms of points. And at that point where I was down, I thought I couldn't win without it. That's why I turned it around in the fifth round, brother. Brother, you really did a good job. That's where the players separate and whether they can take down at the end or not. And it's not just about saying I was able to take down. It's proof that I didn't give up until the end. Just a little bit of weakness. If there's a weakness in your heart, you absolutely can't take down or return. That's exactly what a champion is. Really, congratulations. Kenji Haraguchi was strong, wasn't he? From 0. The movement of 100 is fast and it's amazing, isn't it? It's a way of fighting.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
I took down once and it was quite a victory, wasn't it? I've never had a fight where I had to take down and not take it. That's good. I don't know if it's good or bad, but well, Ryu, Genius, take the down immediately. It was great because I was attacking knockout relentlessly. Yeah, that knockout command A is too cruel, but if you win, everyone thought about reflecting. It was cold, right? Well, that's it. Teppen. I often see him at the gym, so I also watch Kumai Toy's matches. I wanted to see it myself, so when he finally threw that left hook, he swung it with all his might. Each match has unique challenges. During the meeting, I wanted to see him throw and miss a punch to expose his vulnerability. Countdown. I was talking about doing it, right? At first, I was doing it in that way, wasn't I? I tried to get in and wave there, Cal. I was just swinging back and forth or just going out. That's all I was doing. The first downswing was the opposite. I was stepping in with my 1-2. So okay, so before he hits, I go in first and hit the 1-2. The timing is good and I don't have the feeling of going all out. And because I go in before I swing, the speed, timing, and 100% commitment are all amazing. Even after that, I kept attacking aggressively. Kumamoto's punches were still alive. So what triggered it? I don't think it was at the clinic, but what triggered it even though you were getting it? It was very impressive to me that you didn't panic when things got tough and fought calmly. That's it. Absolutely. I'm going to do it. Feeling finally took down twice. So you're really strong. Strong? I thought you were strong. Everyone has to acknowledge that in this match, right? The mic after the match is always different. Isn't the player turning to A? The kickboxer says he wants to promote kickboxing or his own competition. Saying things like there's no love. I thought that was also wonderful. Of course, I love kickboxing. Kickboxing, it's great the remaining players are promoting it. But I also understand the feelings of other kickboxers. I want to go to the place where it's getting exciting. That's what I mean. I can understand their feelings, so I don't think it's a matter of good or bad. Rujin, you're known as the Skywalker of kickboxing, aren't you? When you say that, people who know him will understand, but he really is the last hope. He really feels like that. He really is the Luke Skywalker of kickboxing. That's really cool. For example, I really think so. That's why, at that time, all the time. The first time you came to the studio, well, to that I'm going to challenge Hiramoto Castle, but I don't know whether I'll come back or not. And I've been saying that I want to do nursing, but that's how it is. Yeah. If the timing is right, I'll do it, and it's okay if I don't. And it's okay to be an amateur, right? I mean, me too. I don't know what will happen next. I'm excited about the future. Thanks. You should definitely respond, right? That's the feeling, isn't it? The other matches were really interesting too, weren't they? Next is the Gunpla. After this, we had the post-match thoughts video of Takeru Rotten and the Gunpla player who also appeared, River Sean, won. I was really happy. Really? A reserve match in the tournament? Is that so? Yes, that's right. Zab. When you say you're in, someone gets suspicious and pulls a gun. You say you're in, but are you really okay with it? We don't talk about specifics, but it's a bit of a mess. That front line, this tournament. Today's victory isn't just a victory. It's a victory for the player Sugihara who won, not for the one who lost. Player Sugihara is in the southpaw, and today's opponent is also a southpaw. After I fought with Hara, I've always thought that I'm not good with southpaws. I struggle against left-handed opponents. I've been saying that I'm not good with southpaws in my team, but I overcame that in today's match. Awesome. I think it was a wonderful fight. You know, it's strange to say that I won against myself, but I think I was quite worried because I'm not good with southpaws. I think it's a big step to prove that I overcame that in this match and the result. When I hear that, it really shows the goodness of martial arts, being able to see that story. What's a bit funny to me is that it's funny. What's interesting is that if I hadn't lost, this wouldn't have been seen. There are certainly players who are always on the front line, always proactive, always positive, but I'm also quite like that. The human-like ups and downs of the story are amazing. That's what I like. Yeah, that's really true. Absolutely. Knowing people really does make things interesting. Any situation becomes a story. And while the content of the situation matters, the flow of people's lives, the divergence of paths, it all becomes fascinating. That's certainly true, but it's a wonderful performance. Well, I think he was more agile than the teacher. His knees were good. He was effective. And the opponent was strong. So it was a good fight. The success rate was high. So something... It was the type that struggled with the gun, right? I thought I won with quite good content. I think the final punch was effective and it was very good. It was really wonderful. Thank you. It felt like saying that the 3 of Teppan Gym won. It's wonderful. I think we will continue to move in a good way. I'm also involved, so I'm a little nervous. I want to introduce the players who have been a little bit... There are also such places. The gun is also good, right? If it becomes like that, everyone will be something. As I said earlier, I think it will be more interesting if you know the story. I want to introduce such fighters in the future. I'm going to do a live broadcast of RIZIN tomorrow, but it's the last one. I'll do it after resting for about 4 or 5 matches. I'll do it with Gasabo. I would like to have Nomura's teammate Minami Yukihiro appear on the live broadcast all at once, and I would also like to shoot a reaction video all at once. Because he was able to live stream a match of Tyler Royal and also appear in the reaction video. Teammate. Oh, I thought it would be a good guess to have Nomura as a teammate. Don't you think so, everyone? Please join us for the live broadcast again tomorrow. We would appreciate it. Also, join our open chat. And if you haven't, please join. It's a group where martial arts fans gather. Today's tournament is RISE. It was quite lively. Many people watch boxing. And if you enjoy martial arts from boxing to RISE, join us. It's an unmissable group where we share all kinds of interesting information together. Everyone shares with everyone in this community. Please join from the overview section. Afterwards, we will do our channel spot. Please also participate in a super sale. We are having a sale. Protein is also like that, and fitness and so on. We are selling all the supplements necessary for maintaining health, including mine. This is my blueberry yogurt whey protein. It's really delicious. Protein. It feels like I'm drinking juice, not alcohol. So if I use it once more, I think I'll never be able to part with it. It's incredibly delicious, and the PS is clearly separated. Seize this chance and get it. Check out the information in the description box. Please share your thoughts in the comments. It's all about exchanging impressions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Please smash that button. Smash that one too. Let's meet again. Bye-bye.